Hey guys, it's Don Bodan from SampleLibraryReview.com, and today we're taking a look at Grosso from Sonokinetic. Grosso originally came out about 3 years ago and really shook up the orchestral phrase library scene. Prior to the release, the developer had put out Tutti, Minimal, and Vivace, but Grosso was a real pivot point in shifting the paradigm to redefine what an orchestral phrase library is capable of. Since the release of Grosso, the developers continued to expand, focusing on functionality and playability. Earlier this year, Sonokinetic upgraded Grosso to version 2.0, implementing the advanced functionalities they had continued to develop for their newer libraries, as well as adding NKS support. Grosso downloads as 33 gigabytes, sample sets from epic action orchestral phrases, sampled in sections for strings, woodwinds, brass, percussion, and choir. Library is very focused on a 12/8 feel. That's why it gives it that epic action chase kind of sound. Library also contains a transition builders, which gives you the ability to create brass and woodwind, exciting crescendos and transitions. Grosso is a Kontakt player instrument, meaning it's compatible with the full or free version of Kontakt, and loads right into your Libraries tab. Library sells for €299.90 from sonokinetic.net. I'll be sure to include links over to the developer as well as links over to Sample Library Review's Grosso review page, where we'll have the demos, official videos, as well as all of the other review videos we find around the web, so you can do your due diligence to learn as much as you need to about Grosso. First thing you notice with the Grosso 2.0 update here is you got a new Kontakt player skin. Very pretty and very much in line with the rest of the developers' libraries. You've got both 16 and 24-bit instruments, and you also have light versions. Libraries broken down in sections, which I'm a big fan of here. You've got Grosso 2.0 brass, right away on the interface. If you're not familiar with the Sonokinetic orchestral phrase libraries, these are graphical representations of what the performances have to offer, and they're really cool. It just takes a little while to kind of get used to the interface. Other than that, it's a really well thought out design. The brass NKI presets offer high and low phrases. Big plus with Grosso 2.0 is the ability to actually look at the original score that the orchestra performed, and then the ability to select your key and actually drag it right into your DAW for access to using it in multi-sampled instruments, as well as the ability to quickly rearrange and transpose for alternative versions of these phrases. Moving into the string patch, you start to really get a feel for that 12/8 epic adventure sound that the library is so well known for. Many of the phrases in the library come with alternative versions, which are easy to click through in the main interface to hear what they have to offer. Another very powerful tool is the ability to jump between different sets of phrases you have load up just by key switches, which are set up in yellow right in the middle of the instrument. Woodwind dedicated instrument offers up high and low phrases for the libraries. Again, the library does offer alternative versions of some of the phrases, as well as the ability to mute, control the dynamics with the mod wheel, and change how the sampled phrase interacts with locking to your tempo. In my opinion, the Woodwind's instrument here in Grosso is one of the shining gems, as it can deliver some very beautiful woodwind phrases, as woodwinds tend to be the more difficult section to actually emulate properly with multi-sampled instruments. Library also has a powerful harmonic shift function, which gives you a set of green keys across the top of the keyboard in which you're able to shift the chord you play back. There's also controls in the settings function to change up your harmonic structure across all 12 notes. Grosso's choir selection gives you a few different phrases to choose from, as well as a few effects. Just like the other instruments in the library, you're able to use that harmonic shift, which isn't solely dependent on triggering it in a specific time. So on all the instruments, you're able to kind of create new and unique phrases using that harmonic shift function. Icing on the cake in the library here, it really is Grosso's transition builder, which gives you both brass and woodwind transition phrases. As well as some percussion. Each of the brass and winds phrases give you a few alternative versions. And if I haven't commented already, the quality of these orchestral phrase recordings is just really beautiful. there's a lot more functionality and controls for the library. I'll be sure to include all of the official Grosso videos on the Sample Library Review Grosso version 2 review page. But when going through the library myself, I think one of the big things that stands out is just how exciting it is to hear a real orchestra playing these phrases and having the ability to change up it. This 12/8 feel, of course, is always going to be associated with the kind of scoring work you'll do for epic, action, chase sequences, those kind of things. And the ability to kind of control so much of the library independently with MIDI CCs across each section's division. We've got high and low, or high, mid, and low for the strings there. It gives you so many options to really kind of take control and sculpt a whole lot out of just a couple patches. Now, I have not been shy about my excitement with Sonokinetic's orchestral phrase libraries and how they put the power of an entire orchestra just under our fingertips for those with a computer, contact, and a keyboard. Now, there is some learning curve to really get this down. I'm now a few libraries deep into Sonokinetic's phrase orchestral libraries, and I have no problem intuitively jumping around. The inclusion of adding the score visibility and drag to DAW, I think these are huge benefits for both those looking to create virtual scores as well as those who are looking to learn about orchestration, as you could follow along and hear what the orchestra actually sounds like. It's difficult to critique the Grosso, as I feel it is such a monumental paradigm shift when it was first released. However, the inconsistent sizes in interface, the GUI here, I think that's a little odd, and it does have me scrolling and resizing windows once in a while when I'm using the instrument. It's pretty undeniable the value you get when Grosso gives you the controls of an entire orchestra at your fingertips and all the excitement of a 12/8 time. Thanks for checking out the video. We'd love your thoughts. Please like, share, and subscribe. We'd love your support. And be sure to head over to samplelibraryreview.com for the latest news, reviews, and our weekly's deals page.